The 2026 Commissioner General Sports Gala and Merit Award ceremony was officially opened under the theme Empowering Learners Through Sport for Excellence, Innovation and National Development. The event celebrated the important role of sport in shaping disciplined, innovative and responsible young Zimbabweans, while recognizing outstanding sporting achievement within Zimbabwe prisons and correctional schools.
1, 2, 3, 1. Order! Up! 1, 2, 3, 1. 2, 3, 1. Good morning, Honorable Minister. Water guards mounted by Bindura and primary and secondary schools. Composed of 1 guard commander, 1 burglar maid, 1 guard, 2 IC and 6 sentries. A total of 9, all formed up in a single range. Ready for inspection, Honorable Minister.
The minister also commissioned a newly constructed classroom block built by the Zimbabwe Prisons and Correctional Service, a development aimed at improving the learning environment and supporting the delivery of quality education within ZPCS schools. The new facility reflects the government's continued investment in education infrastructure as part of its commitment to empowering learners and strengthening human capital development.
Thank you. We warmly welcome you once again here at Bindura Prison Secondary School. This classroom block, Honorable Say, was built by ZPCS National and Central Province to cater for the surrounding communities. Children of this place will travel several kilometers to access secondary education, up to 15 to 20 kilometers. So through the guidance of our leadership, they found it prudent to construct this secondary school so that children can access education 5.0 with the vision of fulfilling the mandate of the 2030 mantra.
Vanavedu honorable the secondary.
It's something that is already happening here at Bindura Prison Secondary School. So at this point, Honorable Minister Say, we kindly ask for your kind gesture to commission this classroom block. Thank you, Honorable.
Thank you.
All right. Vana. Teacher. Okay. Vari kufara zvibhakira mudenga, vari kufara chete. Saka vasina vakatsamwa here, vari kufara. Vakatsamwa chete pasi. Yes. Saka muri kufara nekutsamwa zvese. Chisa yenyu pasi. Thank you very much. The director of ceremonies, tinovati tine nickname yatinovapa kuMisterial. Asi nhasi airega ngoti madzivanzira. The Commissioner General of Zimbabwe Prison and Correctional Services, being represented by Deputy Commissioner General Operations, is Mpofu. The Officer Commanding Mashonaland Central Province, Commissioner G. Marange, Permanent Secretary for Provincial Affairs and Devolution, Mr. T. Marigre, here represented by Mr. Stole. Officer Commanding Manicaland Province, represented by Deputy Officer Commanding Assistant Commissioner G. Mutimbanyoka. Acting Officer Commanding Midlands Province, Assistant Commissioner C. Chigogo. Assistant Commissioner responsible for Education Directorate, K. Shizai. We now have a substantive Chief Director Education Services in Mashonaland Central Province. Mr. Chaoke, we recognize you. Thank you very much for coming. All school heads here present, Chief Shipadze, senior officers here present, JOC members here present, representatives from sister government education departments, Councillor Edward 21, Comrade Mutema, Provincial Chief Director, Minister of Primary and Secondary Education, Dr. Mangwiro, Minister of Youth, Empowerment and Development, all stakeholders here present, chairperson, Boys Zamdara, Comrade Hopo Chako and team, all participants and the officers here present, media fraternity, comrades and friends, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. It gives me pleasure to join you today for the 2026 Commissioner General Sports Gala and Merit Awards ceremony, convened under the timely and inspiring theme, empowering learners through sport for excellence, innovation, and national development. The theme captures the essence of contemporary education by recognizing sports not merely as a recreational pursuit or competitive endeavor, but as a strategic pillar for cultivating excellence, innovation, character, and responsible citizenship. Today's gathering is therefore far more than a celebration of athletic movement. It is a reaffirmation of our collective commitment to developing learners whose talents, values, and aspirations will shape Zimbabwe's future. This occasion reflects the transformative vision of His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Zimbabwe, Comrade Dr. Emmerson Dambudzo Mnangagwa, whose vision 2030 seeks to realize an empowered and prosperous upper middle income economy founded upon a skilled, healthy, innovation, and productive citizenry. The Second Republic has consistently reaffirmed that sustainable prosperity is achieved not only through infrastructure and economic growth, but through deliberate investment in people. Education, health, sports, science, and innovation therefore constitute mutually reinforcing pillars for building the human capital required to drive Zimbabwe's long-term development trajectory. As government advances the implementation of the National Development Strategy 2, the emphasis is increasingly on accelerating inclusive economic growth through enhanced productivity, innovation, institutional excellency, and the strategic development of human capital. NDS2 recognizes education as a catalyst for socio-economic transformation by equipping learners with the knowledge, competencies, values, and practical capabilities required to thrive in an increasingly dynamic global environment. The Commissioner General's Sports Gala amplifies this national agenda by translating police aspirations into meaningful action and nurtures well-rounded, resilient, and future-ready citizens. The heritage-based curriculum provides the policy framework through which these national aspirations are realized. By deliberately moving beyond a narrow emphasis on academic attainment, the curriculum embraces a holistic philosophy of learner development that nurtures intellectual, psychological, emotional, moral, social, and practical competencies. It acknowledges that every learner possesses distinct talents and abilities that deserve equal recognition, systematic and development, and meaningful opportunities for expression. Consequently, success is no longer defined through a single academic pathway, but through multiple avenues of excellence that enable learners to contribute to national progress in diverse and meaningful ways. Within this framework, sport assumes a strategic and indispensable role. It is not an extracurricular activity that exists alongside education. It is an integral component of the educational process itself. Participation in sports development develops physical fitness, strengthens emotional well-being, and enhances learners' capacity to engage effectively in academic pursuits. Equally important, it activates or cultivates discipline, perseverance, teamwork, leadership, integrity, strategic thinking, resilience, and respect for others. It teaches learners to embrace both victory and defeat with humility, to solve problems under pressure, to value collective efforts, and to pursue continuous improvement. These enduring attributes extend well beyond the sporting arena, preparing young people to become ethical learners or leaders, innovative thinkers, and responsible citizens capable of contributing meaningfully to Zimbabwe's future. The Zimbabwe Prison and Correctional Services has demonstrated commendable foresight by embracing this education philosophy within its schools. Through sustainable investment in structured sporting programs, quality coaching, talent identification, learner development, ZPCS is creating environments complement one another in molding disciplined, confident, and socially responsible young people. Such initiatives reinforce the broader national objectives of developing citizens whose character, competence, and commitment will strengthen our nation's social and economic fabric. Ladies and gentlemen, today's Sports Gala also exemplifies an important public policy principle that education must remain inclusive, transformative, and accessible to every young Zimbabwean. I'm particularly encouraged by the participation of learners from our young offenders correctional institution. Their presence affirms the involvement philosophy of our correctional system, which has progressively shifted from custodial confinement towards rehabilitation, education, personal development, and successful social reintegration. Their participation sends a powerful national message that every young person possesses the capacity for renewal when provided with opportunity, guidance, and hope. Through education, sport, life skills, and values formation, these learners are building confidence, restoring dignity, and acquiring the competencies necessary to become responsible and productive members of the society. This initiative embodies the Second Republic's unwavering commitment to ensuring that no one and no place is left behind. It further demonstrates that rehabilitation is not merely a correctional objective, but an investment in human potential, social cohesion, and national resilience. Sport in this context becomes a powerful instrument of inclusion. It transcends social barriers, nurtures self-belief, promotes mutual respect, and creates environments where transformation is experienced rather than merely discussion or discussed. I therefore commend the Zimbabwe Prison and Correctional Services and all collaborating partners whose shared commitment continues to demonstrate that education and sport can restore hope, unlock potential, and strengthen safer, more inclusive communities. Ladies and gentlemen, the continued success of school sport is founded upon strong partnership. Government remains steadfast in its commitment to expanding access to quality sporting facilities, strengthening talent identification and development system, enhancing coaching standards, and ensuring that every learner, irrespective of gender, disability, geographical location, or socio-economic background, has an equitable opportunity to participate and excel. We recognize that these aspirations can only be realized through sustainable or sustained collaboration among government institutions, the Zimbabwe Prison and Correctional Services schools, communities, development partners, the corporate sector, sporting associations, and civil society. Such partnership remain indispensable in mobilizing expertise, resources, and innovation that will strengthen learners' development and contribute to the long-term sustainability of school sport. Allow me, therefore, to express my profound appreciation to the Commissioner General of the Zimbabwe Prison and Correctional Services, the Officer Commanding ZPCS schools heads, teachers, coaches, sports administrators, official medical personnel, parents, guardians, volunteers, and organizing committees whose unwavering dedication has made this occasion possible. Your commitment extends far beyond organizing sporting competitions. You are investing in the intellectual, physical, and moral development of our young people and helping to shape a generation whose contribution to Zimbabwe will endure for decades to come. I equally acknowledge our valued development partners and sponsors whose continued support reflects the shared conviction that investing in young people is an investment in the future of Zimbabwe. To our learners, today is a celebration of your commitment, perseverance, courage. Whether you stand on the podium or not, your participation is itself an achievement worthy recognition. Continue to pursue excellence with discipline, humility, and integrity. Let every training session strengthen your character, every competition deepen your resilience, and every challenge inspire you to strive for greater heights. Cherish the opportunities before you, remain focused on your education, reject all forms of distractions, and always uphold the values of Ubuntu, UNU. Remember that true champions are distinguished not only by the medals, but by the character they display, the choices they make, and the positive influence they have on others. As I conclude, allow me to reaffirm government's unwavering commitment to building an education system that develops a complete citizen. Young people who are intellectually competent, physically fit, morally grounded, innovative, patriotic, and equipped to contribute meaningfully to the Zimbabwe's socio-economic transformation. Through the implementation of the heritage-based curriculum, the strategic priorities of the National Development Strategy 2 strengthened institutional partnership and sustained investment in learners' development. We shall continue to unlock the immense potential that resides in every child and prepare a generation capable of thriving the prosperity envisioned under Vision 2030. It is now my singular honor and privilege to officially declare the 2026 Commissioner General Sports Gala and Merit Award ceremony officially open. I thank you.
The Commissioner General Sports Gala and Merit Awards ceremony was officially declared open, with participants encouraged to pursue excellence with discipline, humility and integrity on both on and off the field. Earlier, the guest of honor received a warm welcome from energetic young traditional healers before inspecting the guard of honor. Sylvester Tafumane reporting for Sly Media TV.